Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Have you ever wondered how Linux manages who can access, modify, or execute files? Understanding file permissions is key to controlling security in Linux systems. So in this video, we will dive into file permissions and show you how to manage access using chmod and chown command. So all we're gonna do here is through an instruction file. Here we have our instruction file. We have 4 tasks in total, and we're gonna start with the first one. So the first one says we're gonna create a directory named demo, move to that directory, and create 3 files named file. So let us do that. So I'm already on my terminal here. Let us do the first task of our instruction file is to create a directory named demo with this command mk dir command and directory name. Now let us move to our demo directory, and here we are in our demo directory is empty. So let us create our free empty file. Here we have a free file.txt, test.txt, and learn.txt. Hit enter. With ls, we can see our free files that we created. So let us follow the second task of our instruction file. Say change file permissions. So set for file.txt the permissions to allow read, write, and execute for owners, read and execute for group, and no access to others. That is what we're gonna set. So to the file here, if ls for file.txt, we can see all the default permissions that we have, but we are not going to talk about that. It's not the purpose of this demo. We are going to follow only the instruction file. So we're going to create, we're going to set permissions for group to read, write, and execute the file. Sorry, for the owner, and read and execute for the group, and no permission for others. So let us do that. To do that, use the sudo chmod command and group user first. Gonna have read, write, and read, write, and execute. User already have read and write. The two we have to give is just the one that remains is the execute command that is we added now, and sudo chmod, and here we have our group here. Group already have the read, so we're gonna use let's see our configuration, our instruction file, read and execute for group, and x and the file. And the last thing to do is for others, nothing. They have no rights on this. Others is all. Others have read. Let us remove that read and then see what our text file said and say verify the permission you set. Now let us verify this ls-l and file 60. If you see here, we can see that our group, our owner here has the read, write, execute permission, and our group has the read and execute permission, and for others they have nothing, no permission on this file. That is what we set up. Now let us go with our task 3, change file ownership. Say change the ownership of the test.txt file and set the user to Tom and the group to developers. So we want to change the ownership of the file test.txt. If you ls-l test.txt, we can see that the user here is curious for tech and the group is curious for tech. So we want to change this user to Tom and this group to developers. To do that, it's very simple. Sorry. Let us display to see what we have before changing. Sudo, let's go with sudo. To change file ownership, use this command sudo chown, and the user you want to set here is Tom, semicolon, and the group name. The group here is developers and the file name is test.txt. If we hit enter, now if ls dash l file, sorry, test.txt, if you see, now we can see the curious for tech become Tom and curious for tech here become developer. So we change the ownership. This file does not belong to curious for tech and curious for tech group and curious for tech user. Now what we're gonna do is to set a sticky bit to one of our file. Here is a learn, yep, is a learn.txt. But we're gonna change this to not learn.txt. We're gonna say test.txt. Now let us set a sticky bit to this file. So what is the purpose of the sticky bit? The sticky bit is used to prevent from someone who doesn't own the file to delete the file. So for example, if I create a file, no one else apart from the user doesn't have the right to delete the file apart from me and the root user. So this is for critical file. For example, you have to know that this is the right person to delete the file. He has the right to delete it, but other people don't have the right. So to set this sticky bit, use this command sudo chmod, and now letter O, the plus on T, and the file. The file here is test, and hit enter. If we ls-l and the text file here, we can see now the T letter here, the T that represents the sticky bit. Now our instruction says to try to delete the file. So here is not the file learn, gonna be the file text.txt. And as we set a sticky bit on this, let us try to delete it. So this file belongs to Tom and developers group, but we are right now on the Tools for Tech user section. So let us remove this to see what's going to happen. If we remove text, if you say, you can see that remove write protected. So regular empty file txt. So if you hit enter, ls, we see that we still have our test here. We can't delete it because it's not, this file is not our own. It's not owned by Curious for Tech. It's owned by Tom and developers group. So let us see if we ls-l, we can see that here the learn.txt belongs to Curious for Tech. So if we remove this, you can see learn. If we remove ls, you can see that it's gone because it belongs to Curious for Tech. So it means that he can easily delete it. And also a sticky bit is not set on the text or on that file. So that's it. That is just what I want to show you. Make sure you apply this on your own. Share, subscribe, like, and comment. See you on